How in the world is the number one killer right now, called COVID, not decimating Africa? How come you don't hear no reports of that? Because if they made the picture look like what it really is, then Africa, as always, based upon research, should report the most cases. I just simply don't hear that. And they love telling you how fucked up Africa is. All I hear is how fucked up Europe is. So if it's the 5G network and they killing niggas off, they should be telling you, oh, Africa, oh my God, there's only 3 niggas left. And there's nothing you would be able to do about it or say about it. Pandemic, nigga. This should be the opportunity to slaughter niggas. You don't hear about that. I don't know. I don't hear about it. I don't hear CNN, and I'll keep it on as background. Oh, they feeling it in the Zambolia, nigga. Oh, in Somalia, niggas, their anuses is falling out. I don't hear none of that. But I hear second waves and third waves and variant strains in Europe, though. Oh, maybe it ain't them. Maybe it ain't all them. But I don't put shit past it in a 5G network. But maybe Beetlejuice is doing the honors here. Maybe we could be just a little bit more spiritual. I don't doubt they doing what they do with 5G. Don't ever misuse that. But perhaps it's turned up to mask something that's actually happening. And what's actually happening, there is a shift. And this light, it ain't for everybody. If we getting taken out, we're getting taken out to transform. They getting taken out, there's nothing to work with. This shit ain't personal. This shit about genetics. You tell me if you think you're the same. We all have the same blood, Panic. So does a dog. His blood is red, but it's different. The genetic makeup. If you don't think white people are different from you, then you're just a fool. You've been trained not to say that because it sounds racist. To say someone is different or to acknowledge the differences is not fundamentally racist. It became that. Oh, you're different from me. Can't we all get along? Why do we look at each other like that? It doesn't mean I hate you or think you should be lesser, but I do know you're not me. You don't dance like me. You don't eat like me. You don't taste like I taste. You don't smell like I smell. You don't look like I look. You don't last like I last. Your breath stinks in a very different way from nigga stink breath. You peel. You have other things. Scoliosis and psoriasis. You and your psoriasis. That ain't nigga reality. Niggas got a close reality. Those niggas like to mimic their reality. Or maybe it's just niggas' reality. But I will tell you this, nigga. There's enough to know we ain't the same. It doesn't mean we're talking a doctrine of superiority and your inferiority. This is not a doctrine or a system I'm talking about. I'm just calling for what it is. All I'm saying is we are definitely different. I ain't you. I don't fucking run in the same circles as you. I don't think like you. Every white man I ever known is scary, and I always had to tone myself down because they cannot take it. They always have been the pontified ass, Donald Trump ass nigga. The same way they tell you how Donald Trump needs all these flunkies and yes men and people to co-sign for him to feel homostasis, is how I guarantee you Any nigga who's paying attention will tell you about every white friend they had, how they dumbed themselves down, how they couldn't show all of their titties, how you couldn't just swing all of your testes because they can't handle it. They can't handle it. I would go out my way never to argue or get into a debate with any of these white people that I work with. That's another way of saying you fired, nigga. I remember one time they said something about something. And I said, I don't have that problem. My skin protects me from the sun. And I wasn't saying it to be any kind of way. It was just, that's a fact. And I seen like, I said, oh, when you wipe all this shit away, this is a big ass front. They're inferior, or at least they feel inferior and have been. And they create a shadow that rose up and ruled your black ass on a level you were not used to, with atrocities that you were never used to. They, to survive in their harsh cave existence, became this shadow that can't even see the mass murder of everything dark. Just for them to survive. They are the white rat in the subway system that you say, how in the fuck did it get here? But no matter how it did, it can't make it here too long. Unless it uses the other rats in some way to help it survive. And that's what it did. You had a big white rat. It used the other human vermin to sustain itself. And that time, at least half of them realize it's up. And the other half, they're going to sacrifice. They're going to let Donald Trump drive that boat right off the cliff, right off the edge of the world that's flat, for you niggas still arguing about that dumb shit.